Hey, uh, old people. Yeah. So Wes Spencer and I were just talking about us old people yesterday. And remember like 20, 25 years ago or so when we were all young people and the old people in our lives would like roll their eyes when they heard things like disintermediation, bricks to clicks, Web 2.0, dynamic websites, click-through rate, cloud computing, user generated content, layer 3 switching, the blogosphere. Man, that one was really bad. RSS, viral marketing, AdWords, permission marketing, SEO, plug and play instead of setting IRQs manually, banner ads, MySpace, land grab, first mover advantage, buying things online instead of in a store, client portal, someone having their own domain name or, God forbid, a personal website, digital outbound instead of mail, Facebook, Twitter, and how we would all like sit at the bar and laugh at the olds and how they were screwed and when they buried their head in the sand because we knew that what was happening at the time was the future playing out, so we like embraced it and ran with it, knowing that we would probably have the last laugh. And we did have the last laugh as we launched companies and stole their customers, put legacy players out of business, and took their jobs while they stood there dumbfounded trying to figure out like why the old guard couldn't defend the fortress and of legacy thinking. Remember that? Those were good times, right? Like the high you'd get from stealing a client from a company that was blindsided because they didn't even consider that you might actually be competition. Winning that job against the old person that thought that they were a shoe-in. The ones that said you didn't understand how business worked and that none of this new fancy stuff made any difference compared to somebody with years of historical arrogance. I mean, historical experience. And that their credibility and slow, stable approach would eat your visibility and credibility for lunch. Those were fun times, right? Anyways, this is what Wes and I were talking about. Fast forward to today and some of the old players, and if you're still clinging to that old approach like traditional sales motions, cold outreach and drip email campaigns, traditional marketing and running templated ads, or utilizing some marketing toolkit all your competitors are also using, or rolling your eyes at things like authenticity at scale, curated presence, personal ecosystem, YAP videos, POV as an engine, niche down, lo-fi authority, calm expertise, thought leadership, proof of work, the mantra that visibility eats capability for lunch, the new motion of marketing and how every person in the company is now a marketer, the role content plays and how you win the next deal or retain existing customers. Idea that every company is now a media company, reverse recruiting, inbound career motion, education arbitrage, content mode, demand gen, create in public, nearbound, unbound, dark social, organic to paid, UGC validation, organic Darwinism. These are all just terms that are related to that super cringy word called personal brand, by the way, or human-led growth. So anyways, if you are one of the old people rolling your eyes at this, at any of these words I just mentioned, when they're thrown around like on the inner tubes or in conferences or at the office or anything like that, guess what you've become? Your younger, more agile competition. Thanks you. Keep one eye in the rearview mirror. Okay, love you. Bye.